Okay. What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Queen Bee, the queen of coverage. I'm here right now, live at Inkwell Studios. Shout out to my team, Ambitious Moguls, for holding us down. And I'm with the lovely CZ Baby.
What's going on?
Hunty, like, what is going on? Like, shout out to us, okay? The vibes is lit. We sat, but I'm just vibing with my girl right now. Look, she's been on 1500 Radio with me. She's been, ups and downs all up in Baltimore. Like, what? Okay. Honey, you have been doing, like, mad promos and tours, but we're going to get into it deep. But it's the day after Valentine's Day, so, we sharing a little love right now. But did you have a Valentine?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It was real cute.
Okay.
You know?
So did you get some rose petals? Did you get your hotel shot? What you do?
So I got a lot of my favorite things as far as like, nice fragrances.
What's one of your favorites?
I love anything that's like vanilla and like brown sugar. So that's what I got.
Okay, Michelle Obama fragrance.
Okay, hello.
Queen vibes only.
Hey girl. And I got a nice little bear. I got a nice little bracelet. Like all of the things that I actually like, I got. And I was like,
you pay attention.
You pay attention.
I like it. Yes, that's what's up. Like, I love seeing, just women, my girls smiling because somebody's made them happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always the small things.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But, so tell me, what's some of the small things that you think men don't realize women actually pay attention to? That was one of the things. So I hosted a Valentine's Day event. It was a virtual event. So
okay.
like I had it was Battle of the Sexes.
Okay.
I had guys and girls. It was just a conversation for the culture. Like dating in 2021 is hard as fuck for anybody.
Definitely.
Like ages 18 and over. Like
definitely.
okay.
Definitely.
So like everybody's struggling. So I wanted to kind of open up the conversation and shit, and we got there. So that was one of the questions, and I'm like, let me see. Let me pick your brain real quick.
In my opinion, I feel like some men don't really pay attention to our interests where
yes.
we love when men are they're spontaneous.
Yes.
So it's like you know what I like. You should know what I like to do. So just make the effort. Like surprise me with something. Like
yes.
Like I don't know, like me, I'm an artist. I do music. So I don't know, like let's go to a music museum or something. Like just like
anything that shows me that you're paying attention to what I do and what I like.
Exactly. For me it'd be the detail.
I definitely love it.
It's the detail for me.
The love language for me is always like show me that, like, it's not always like with you buying something,
right? But
like show me that you paid attention. Like if I say if I say damn, I did not eat no tacos and it's Cinco de Mayo and I missed eating some tacos, like
right.
Go buy me a fucking taco.
Exactly. Easy, right? Easy. It's like you kind of giving a nigga the blueprint.
Yes, like I think most men don't realize that a lot of simple shit that, as far as like, I'm gonna say this, like men always talk about we're simple creatures. We're always, we only want simple things, food, good sex and video games and money. And
right.
you know what I mean? Whatever, I'm just throwing that out there, not saying that everybody's like that, but just whatever for fun. But like, we're simple too,
right.
Okay?
Right.
And I don't need a Birkin bag, honey. Like,
okay? Shit.
It doesn't require that much.
I'm with the bag I got. The fuck?
It doesn't require that much. So
take me out to eat.
Yeah, so I fucks with that. With that. But like, let's get into it like for real. Like talk about I do music. Bitch, you do more than music. I was like, she's real humble with it right now. No, bitch, you are like literally one of Baltimore's hottest rappers. I like to say hottest rappers, period. Okay, first, that's the top title. But then in addition to that, like, how many bitches is fucking with you? Like, you're harder than niggas. Okay? Not shameless plug. But like dead ass. Like I've had a chance to rap to you about a couple of singles, but let's dive into like before what's going on right now. Okay. Like, especially for me, because like, let me tell you. So I was always like approached on some, yo, you don't know who CZ Baby is? This bitch is on the real. Like, so that was kind of like always the introduction that I always got from people speaking of you before I met you. Okay. So it was like, so when you came in, I'm like, I need you in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need all the vibes. Like, and like in the things that your messages that you talk about, like, it's not overdone. It's not capped. Like, and not only that, but like as a county girl moved into the city, I can still fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and that's the vibe. Like, it ain't for the trench bitches. It's for the bitches that move to the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like all the way around vibes. But how did you get to being CZ Baby? Like, what was that first day where you like made that decision? Like, I'm going to do this shit full time and I'm not turning back.
To be completely honest with you, this wasn't something I really considered for myself. Believe it or not.
I don't, but go ahead. Because I'm like...
No, because, like, I've always been, like, a writer. Like, I always just had, like, I'm a wordsy type of person. Like, I always had fun with, like, vocabulary. So, I've always, if it wasn't writing stories, it was doing poetry. So...
do you still write poetry now?
I do a little... I
mean, you in love and shit. You got a little love.
I dib and I dab, you know, but I still have a lot of pent up aggression that I'm still trying to work through. So that's why my aggression comes off the way that it does. But I want to say that this really started. This was during the time when Monica.
Sorry, it's the moonshot. I can't.
This was during the time when Monica had the So Gone challenge.
Oh,
I participated in that, and I got a really good response once I did that. But that was just for fun. I'm like, I'm just...
So you've never had like that little inner girl, like, you know, like there was no like performances when you was a child at the school.
See,
you know.
See, the thing is, I always wanted to be in the entertainment business, but I didn't expect myself to be the person that's like literally like in front of the camera.
Lights.
Yeah, like. Hey, but I mean, here I am, and I'm blessed to be where I am. But yeah, it started from just having fun, and then from then on, you know, when you got your friends around you, they're like, "Girl, if you good at this, like, just fucking do it." And I'm like, "Yo, I don't know. Like, if anything, I'll just be a ghostwriter." And they're like, "Why do you want to just go straight to that?"
That's what Drake was doing at first, being a ghostwriter. That's a lot of artists. Like, shout out to Chris Scholar. He's been a writer for Chris Brown. Like, you know, like there's a lot of artists that I would say that humbly start in those beginning realms of production, you know, of music production. Like, I don't think that it's an issue in terms of, you know, confidence or ego, but did you feel like you had struggles like kind of overcoming that since you were so like, hey, this is fun? Like,
see, the thing is about that, like, I didn't have a problem with not being the person in the spotlight, just as long as I was still in, like, I was still a part of the culture. Like, if I'm ghostwriting for somebody and, you know, and they blowing up and blowing up and blowing up, I'm okay with just getting my quiet bag, you know, sitting in the back.
I like that.
I'm okay with that. Like, I'm getting my coins. Y'all don't know what it is that I got going on, but yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, I did come to a place where I was like, you know what, I do want to put my face to my talent. Yeah. And it's like, why not? You get one life. Go for it.
That's what's up. Like, just straight off the, you know, like just a natural ambition that turned into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a whole role, like a whole, you know, like a whole brand. That's what you are. Like, are there any brands that you kind of work with in conjunction? Or, you know, and shout out to your team too. Everybody that's been kind of like a part of it.
Absolutely. So big, super duper dumbass shout out to
Dummy.
to CZ Mafia. CZ Mafia is a sisterhood. So
let's talk about
where you know how in music videos you always see the guys, they always got they niggas with them, they got their guns, they doing this, that, and the third. It's not really often when you see women like that.
No, that's real shit.
So basically, I'm on some, you know, just revolution type shit. Like, yeah, girl, let's get our best and our guns and let's do the same shit and let's just see.
Like, because bitches got them.
Yeah, because we got them too. The fuck, like, okay. We ride for each other too.
Yes, so. Shoot, you better get you one that know how to use one.
Period.
In 2021. How about that? But I'll say this much. I'm overly impressed. Like, you know, especially because as a female in the industry, we know how it goes when it comes to building your own brand and your own production. Like, you know, it's hard as fuck for one. Because people try to misconstrue and play you like, oh, she a female. I can get her. I can get this. I can get that. Like, talk about some shit that's really had you. Like, when was the time when somebody had you fucked up?
Queen.
And I'm gonna sip on this one because it sounds good.
No, because it is a number of times where I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I understand that the music industry is still very male dominated, but
right.
The fact that these guys be so comfortable trying to play with me, it's like, do I need to walk in the room like with like just goons behind me or something? But
yes.
But yes. But I mean, I've been in a couple of situations where I've gotten a taste of what the rest of the industry will be like. So I mean, I'm grateful for the experience. Because I mean, I really do feel like it has helped make me stronger. And I've always been kind of just more laid back and just kind of quiet, but now I'm in a place where I don't have a problem speaking on anything that I have a problem with. I don't have a problem voicing my opinion. I don't have a problem letting you know that I have an issue with anything because once you walk into a room and people kind of see that they can get over on you, they're going to do that.
Absolutely.
So, so yeah, I've been in situations where guys, they approach me differently than they do with male artists. Like, they'll approach male artists with more respect, and it's like, yeah, we're going to do this, handshake on it, and then that's it. But then here I come into the room, and then all of a sudden somebody want to try to make advances at me or whatever, and it's like, first of all, I'm not even attracted to you, but we not even going to get into that. But I'm not here for that.
Right. That's not what I came here for.
Right. If I'm walking into this building because it has something to do with music, it has something to do with advancing me, it has something to do with getting me to the next level. I'm not on no bullshit. I didn't come in here to play with you.
Yes.
I didn't come in here to be played with. Like, you know, it is women, you know, that do what they want to do.
You so heavy, like, I swear to you.
No, because listen, like, it is women out here that, you know, they'll do what they can do to get to where they get, but that's for them.
And here's my thing. I don't knock nobody hustle.
Yeah, I don't exactly
because I'm not here to judge you. Because I like, you know what I'm saying. Like, in my mind, everybody has something that they've done where they like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Whether it's over on somebody or whether it was for yourself personally. Like, so I'm cool with that. But here's my thing. Just because I'm a female and I'm doing this does not mean that that's an automatic invitation for you to holler at me.
Exactly.
And it's like, and I'm talking about like, let's say you have no personal interest. Like, if you really try, how about this? How about let's positively position this, right? For the niggas that's listening and watching. Right. So, like, here's the thing, okay? If you're a woman in the industry or a male in the industry, and bottom line, you know what I mean? Like, you about your business, you about your shit. And you're trying to go after somebody that's like, you know, one of those individuals that's like hustling, ambitious. They, you know, got a lot of shit going on for them. They got a lot of shit, you know, high potential people, right? Probability high. I'll place bets on them. Bet on black, right? Yeah. Okay. Like, when you got some people like that and they're not bullshitting and their brand is solidified, the best way to enter their world is not by force. It's not by manipulation. Right. It's not unnatural. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really what I want to say because, like, I'm gonna put it to you out there. I'm gonna put it out there to you. That's what I meant to say. I'm gonna put it out there to you. I have had men book interviews with me, rappers, whatever, book interviews with me on some paid first or whatever, and it was like, yeah, you know, I was just trying to like get close to you and I didn't know how to do it, so I just figured this would be the way. I've had niggas do some shit like that. Like, it's happened. Yeah. But so like there's a fine line between the approach of it. I respect you if you're still taking my craft seriously. Right. And like, and let's say, and we get through the entire thing first. Right. And let some chemistry build. Right. This was one of the conversations we had too last night in my event. I was like, I feel like in 2020 and 2021, this like going into like, you know, leaving one century, going to another, I feel like people are just so pressed for time. Like people act like time is gonna go like evaporate. Like, now don't get it twisted. Everybody's time is precious, but niggas today and even females, it's like they're rushing into relationships. But that's what I was talking about a couple of days ago as well. Mm-hmm. Like, people have to remember that time is just a made up concept. There's no such. What you mean? There's no such thing as time. Time was made. As I'm wearing this watch, I'm like, take this shit off. Like, exactly. Like, time is man made, so don't feel like you have to just rush and do this at. And in all seriousness, I really fucked with that because like we didn't have clocks. It was just we gauged by the sun. Exactly. It was light, and that's the thing. Like, light is literally a motivator. So you know what I'm saying. So like, I'm the type of person where I'm like, listen, if you're really interested in me, like going back to the small things, you know what I'm saying, then just show me that you paid attention to something that I've done. Right. You know what I'm saying? And bring it the fuck up. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I want to say. People doubt the amount of creativity and the amount of opportunities they have to create. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I would say people doubt the amount of opportunities they have to create. So outside of the music, is there anything that you working on or creating in the background? Because you said you got CZ Mafia. Is there some merch coming? We got, what's popping? So, we definitely have merch coming. I'm getting mine. We definitely have. That's what that means. We definitely have some gadgets in the making. Gadgets? Yes. Lighters and shit? I'm a stoner, bitch. Listen. I'm like, hold on, come through. Little lip gloss. I saw you was popping in the beginning. Nope. So basically how I got started was with like making car freestyle videos and all of that stuff. So basically, I got a thing called Car Chronicles. See? I love that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I want to make gadgets. I want to. I'm in the process of making things that we can plug into our cars and stuff like that. So
okay.
It's still a lot of trial and error right now, but we'll get there.
If you need somebody on the creative marketing side or just on concept, please holler at me. Not only did I used to work for Verizon, but we also were the first, I would say, one of the first, technology companies to introduce connecting car devices to your phone. So I done been through all of that.
And there's a reason
okay?
as to why we're sitting here right now.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like I'm dead at like I love just being able to share and move things. Like I got a homegirl, shout out to my girl Kenyatta Gray. She has like a whole entire book line out, and I just thought she's like, I need somebody to help me market. I said, girl, I've been to this. I was like, you done looked at me for so much. Let's just go to lunch and have a conversation. Yeah. You ain't gotta pay nobody all this or whatever, and waste your time and your money and energy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's what I want to focus on now. So like 2021 for me is just about bringing it home. Yeah. Like I've done so fucking much, like as far as content, interviews. I've done so much where it's like people are like, you did that? Like, and I'm like, yeah, I did. That was right in between. You know what I mean? And so now I'm finally in that space where time is not a factor, where I'm like, you know what? Let me breathe a little bit. Let me let my shit breathe and let me let people catch up to what I've been doing. So I want to ask you, is there currently a time right now where you feel like, you're allowing people to kind of just catch up to what CZ's been doing, like, especially with your music and letting people actually listen to your album and listening to your, to your new single and let's talk about it because it's over for you bitches. I can't wait. Like, I swear to God, that's my mood all 2021. But humble beginnings. Let's talk about it first.
Okay. So actually right now I'm in a place where I just want people to catch up to where I am because I found myself just stressing. Like I have a birthday coming up and I'm like,
shout out to all my female Pisces. Fuck you whores.
Period. Yeah.
them nigga Pisces. Yeah, fuck y'all whores.
Y'all crazy. Anyway.
We don't like you. Okay, cut that out.
But right now I feel like I'm in a place of having people just catch up to me because now mentally I understand who CZ Babyy is.
Tell me what that means.
So,
because that's a strong statement.
Yeah. So 2020 was a blessing for me.
I think 2020, if you live through it, it's a blessing for everyone.
Definitely.
Let's just put that on pause.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Right.
But 2020, I was able to just, I was forced to sit down and figure it out. So, because once I started getting into music, everything was happening really, really fast for me, like just back to back to back to back. Like I didn't even really realize what was going on. I was kind of just getting up and just doing it and going places and just. Yeah, like just
moving it,
just
not
living
in
it.
Not to say not knowing what direction you're going in, but literally just not allowing enough time to process what's going on for yourself.
Yeah, because I was just like, okay, well, clearly I'm an artist now, so I know I need to do this.
Clearly I'm an artist now.
Like I know I need to do this, I know I need to do that, but what am I doing?
Right. No, real shit though. Like everybody has to have a directional path. And whether it's unorganized or organized, I feel like, you'll get there by, like you said, like self-reflection.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like.
Because for a long time, I was just like people would ask me what is your ultimate goal? And I was like, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know yet. I'm just doing it. But
so do you have an answer now, or is it still?
I got an answer now.
Oh, bitch, well, let me know.
I got an answer now.
I like it.
So, my ultimate goal as CZ Babyy, yes, I'm gonna be one of the top female artists in the music game. That's a given. Yes, I'm gonna be a mogul. That's a given.
Ambitiously.
Hello.
Okay.
But my end goal is I want to be one of those chairmen.
Ooh, okay.
So, like I said, how the music industry is still very male dominated.
Right.
I want to be one of those people that's in the room. That's making, like, I want to be the one that's sitting at the table and we all discussing like what, you get what I'm saying? Like, what's the next move as far as like with female artists and just, just help bringing them up, just bringing more women into the industry altogether.
And we need that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really do. So like, I'm gonna say this, there's the only, so like what you said as far as like you having your own like mafia, and so like, yeah, we got Rihanna with the Navy, we got Beyonce with the Beehive. So like, those are the two females that I do know that have an army and entourage, that are cultured, you know what I'm saying, or within our culture. But like, one of the artists that I've worked with, and I promote all the time, and I respect her so much, and like I love women like y'all, like that are just so inclusive. Like shout out to my girl Richie Reed, she based out of Atlanta. I'm gonna make sure like y'all need to connect, and I'm telling y'all, and I'm telling y'all because she is on some these bitches ain't fucking with me, and you like it's over for these bitches.
Yeah.
Y'all both need to link the fuck up.
I like that,
but and like you know what I'm saying. But like I really respect what women like yourself are doing in the industry because like I feel like just like you said, you're creating a sisterhood. But literally, like spiritually in the industry, we're sisters. Like we're not the women that's, and again, nothing that I'm saying is to downplay anybody out there that for what they had to do to make it.
Right.
But it's just, you know, you had to do that because in the time in which that it came, you know, when it came down to it, that's what you had to do. Yeah. You did that to give room to the women that follow behind you so they don't have to do that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like we as women, we got to understand that there's roles that everybody plays, you know, to success. Yep. Just because you didn't fucking suck doesn't mean that somebody didn't do it before you and taught that man a lesson as to why he treats you so well. Right. So like, you know, things are reciprocal and things come back around. So it's like, I just like for people to think about that. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, like, I love what you're doing as far as, like, bringing women together and the fact that you have that mindset because I don't hear women saying that. Like, and I'm just saying, it's like, and so, you know, initiative is a big thing for me. So, you know what I mean? So, like, what you put out there and what you present to me is, like, a true testament to what's on your heart. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I fucks with that. I love it.
Thank you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like, okay, like, okay, so now she's a little sis now. Okay. Because Shorty done got it. When CZ Mafia shirts come out, because it's CZ Mafia versus everybody. Okay. When that shit come out, I need my crop top, hunty. All right.
You get with it or get lost.
Probably a size large, because I'm going to be 15 pounds down by then.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
I had to sip on that one, y'all.
You know
I like that.
So I'm trying to get it right and tight, hunty. Mm-hmm. Okay. So summer 2021. What you got coming up?
2021. So far, it's over. That dropped. So far, it's over. That was hosted by and snapped by legendary Jadakiss, you know.
Yes. I was going to say, shout out to DTLR.
Yes.
I was going to say, look, Tierra Lanice, look, she has been. Oh,
my God. I love her.
She has been doing it.
It's like the minute I met her, it's just been nothing but support and just genuine love. And I'm so appreciative of that. Like, any women that I just connect with that are in, like, we're all in the same industry. Like, I just love y'all.
She
like,
has such a pretty soul. And that's why I love that she does pretty girl radio. Because I'm like, a pretty girl is not physically always the thing that we talking about here, people. Like, a pretty girl is a woman that is like where her soul is beautiful.
It's more to it than just this.
Yes.
And
so,
this.
And I like dropping names a lot of times. Like, a lot of people be scared to put people's names out there. I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm like, no, Shorty over there doing work. Right. Shorty over there doing work. I love putting people in positions and opportunities. And I love speaking on people's name positively. Is there anybody that you can say that, you know, you feel like speaks on your name all the time, just always puts it out there? Like somebody maybe that you don't always get a chance to recognize. Is there a moment, take this time to do so now? How about that?
There's actually a handful of people that I feel like give me a lot of shout outs. So
go ahead, it's your time to give it back.
So first off, we're gonna start with Tierra.
Go ahead.
Lanice with DTLR. Thank you so much for each and everything that you plug me into. Thank you, sis. I really appreciate it. DJ Scotty, he is also with DTLR.
Oh, okay.
He's always, he's just always supportive of what I have going on. If I drop something, he hitting me like, send me that.
He's about the bangers.
Yeah, definitely. And I appreciate that. DJ Uncle Ray, he's a DJ here in Baltimore. He's super supportive of Baltimore artists. It means a lot when you have, you know, just DJs here that are willing to just push your music. DJ Lil Jetta. Jess Carp, she is a producer. She's a female producer. She's from Baltimore, but she relocated to Atlanta. She has a lot of great things going on with her. She's been helping me since the beginning of my career, which I'm also very appreciative of. Shout out to Inkwell Studios, the entire team here. This is the first team I've had since being CZ Baby, so I'm super appreciative.
Talk about it.
Yeah, like
that's a really big thing.
Yeah, like honestly, this here is home for me.
I love it.
This is where I really started. So I'm
Sorry, it's the moonshine.
So I'm really grateful to be here. The Think Before You Speak podcast, they always shout me out.
Shout out to my guy Taz.
Yes,
I got mine. I was like, I want mine in green.
Okay, yeah, I got one in green.
I was like, I want one in green. Slime gang,
But,
right?
okay, but yeah, when it's family, you just know, like when people just naturally just look out for you.
Yeah.
Like that's an amazing thing. Pork chop, squirrel wide, Lil Black, 92Q family.
Definitely. Shout out to Cal.
DJ Twisted with 92Q as well. Like just like it's so much support. It really is a lot of support, and
I can feel it. Like I can like you're like remembering and going back. Like I can
like
sense you.
I'm so appreciative of everyone, including you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like since we met, it's just always been, even before we met, like
on some real shit. It was like, and that was the thing, because it was like. That's why I feel like when I was first in the same like building with you, I was not introduced to you as a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So excuse me, yeah, like I said, I was not introduced to you as a rapper, but in my mind, I was like you can just tell people that have bigger personalities than others and more dominant. Like people try to say there's no such thing as an alpha female, and I'm like, fuck that, because an alpha and an alpha make a motherfucking alpha, nigga. You can't make an alpha and a beta don't make an alpha.
Please tell them.
But anyway,
please tell them. Tell the people.
I'll school y'all in next time's class. All right. But like, no, in all seriousness, like I love these type of relationships. Like when I look at Angie Martinez, Wendy Williams, when I look at like my idols, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when I think about the relationships that they have and the dynamics that they have, they were invested in their culture, in the entertainment business, in the community. And it's like, they maintain the relationships, especially to me, Angie Martinez is like, she's like the fucking mogul.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Like,
Angie.
Shout out to you, Angie. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to New York or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, Bronx, all that. A.
We see you soon.
You know, head ass B.
Okay.
That's all we know here in Baltimore. But
okay.
But like, I really, as myself, I wanted to make sure, like, and when I say as myself, I mean that, like, as myself, as Brittany, as like Brittany Lynette, like before I'm queen, like I wanted to make sure that like at the end of the day, if your career continues and I put mine on pause to go do whatever, like, or let's say, you know, like I said, like 2021, I put Queen Bee Radio on pause, like dormant, you know what I'm saying, like a volcano, because I felt you on the letting things catch up, letting things breathe, and it's like I needed to put in the focus in making sure that I'm maintaining the relationships, because everybody right now is either like in a transitional limbo.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody's, like, really, like, the ones that's going. The ones that's going up. If it's up, if it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cardi B in a new track. They trying to dish you, shorty, but I see you working, okay?
We'll see you soon, too.
Yeah. Come to Baltimore, bitch. We love you.
Yeah.
But, like, I really just want to maintain those relationships and uplift everyone and to, like, reconnect across my network. Right. Because, like, right now is the time where my brand is not, you know, it's not under jeopardy. It's not, you know, it's not in jeopardy. It's not in, you know, in siege or nothing like that. So like, I got the freedom to relax. I have the freedom to breathe because I worked so damn hard to get that momentum to where it's like, okay, it's cool. People know who I am. And if I take a break, they're not going to take anything away from me.
Exactly.
So I feel you on that. I'm loving this, like, this woman. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, the growth of this woman in all totality, like, it's nothing but love from me.
Yes,
so,
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But to the bitches that can't fuck with us, why don't you tell them what track they need to listen to, you know what I'm saying, and what you got, Kyle?
Let's see. First of all, if you don't know who I am CZ Babyy with 2 Y's at the end, okay? I would recommend listening to anything that you see out by me to get a full understanding of who I am and how I started into where I am now. I'm still the same person. Definitely. I'm still the same person.
Absolutely. Little growth, though. Never hurt.
Yeah, I just feel as though I'm just maturing with time. That's all. I just feel like I'm going with the time. But yeah, as of right now, with It's Over being the most recent thing that I released, I really want to push that for people to understand that this is the rebirth of CZ Babyy. When I say it's over for you bitches, it could be anybody. It could be
niggas is bitches too.
Exactly. So whoever it's over for, you were the person that falls under the bitches, you know, but whatever. Other than that, I do have something that I am going to be dropping soon.
Okay, I like soon.
I guess I can't really say it's a surprise because I'm kind of prepping y'all for it. I'm kind of letting y'all know that something is coming, but just know that something is coming before Pisces season is over.
The anticipation is brewing.
Yeah, so you know, just let that sizzle.
Sit in your seat.
And
Play with it a little.
and just I have a lot of new time classics on the way. So
New time classics.
Yeah.
That sounds like you've been in your engineering and your beat bag.
Listen.
That's because like I'm reading between all the lines, bitch. I be loving it. Okay.
After this,
I love a good sample.
After this, if you haven't heard what's on these
I have not yet. Which and I can be patient on purpose.
So when I say new classics, once you hear it, you'll be like, all right.
I'm with it. But you know what? And so let me ask you this because so like even and specifically I want to say within DMV and Baltimore, like Crank Lucas, he had the track with Jordan Lucas and the Will Smith vibes and like that old like that old school like blend mixing into the millennial blend like look, I'm trying to sneak, okay? Is that what we talking about? Or is it on some like 90s vibes, throwback Thursday-ish? Like, like are we hitting the classics or are we hitting the throwbacks? How deep does it go? That's what I want to know.
Look,
How deep does it go?
This. When I say we're hitting classics, we're hitting classics. When I say we're hitting classics that I don't think
like some Curtis Blow shit. Like
no, on some people wouldn't even consider touching classic.
I got you. Okay, thank you.
If I'm a touch a classic, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna hit that bitch the right way. Okay, I didn't already did the Biggie. I didn't already did a Biggie joint. That was in the beginning, but I got some more. Come on,
I love it.
Listen.
I love it.
If y'all don't know the people that I admire already, y'all gonna know in the music, and that's all I'm gonna say.
So I'm gonna have to do some research and do some beat breakdowns.
That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah,
I love it. I'm fucking with it. I cannot wait. I'm just like I said. I'm just so proud of the woman that you have grown into.
Thank
like
you.
every single time I speak to you, you're doing better. Like and not just doing better. Like within your career, but like you're doing better personally. And I think that's something that's kind of
important.
It goes over people's heads sometimes. Like in order to let your career build and manifest into the way and direction you want it, you got to start with yourself. It's like you are a person. You know what I'm saying? Like individually before you're any entity out there presented to the world. Yep. So like make sure you've solidified your base.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And knowing what you're doing, which it sounds like. I'm gonna say this. So when I hear the title, "It's Over for You Bitches," I think, especially as a Scorpio and especially as a little, and shout out. I was gonna say shout out to 420. Shout out to my girl Eastside Mary Jane for my dress, for my fit, because she got my little my little brain on the back or whatever, my little Scorpio gang. So I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, okay, you know what? This is the time for me to say, I know who I am. I know where I'm going, and it's over for you bitches. Like that's what it says to me. Like it's like you said, you're like, oh no, now I know, and it's cool. You know what? And I want to just highlight this and call this out too. I love the fact that you said, now I know who I am. Yeah. Because like before I came up with the queen of coverage, I was the queen bee of the DMV because all that I knew was that I was always everywhere. I was invited everywhere. Yeah. DC, PG, College Park, Silver Spring, Montgomery County, Baltimore, Hartford County, like St. Mary's, Annapolis, like dead ass, like right. everywhere. Right. So when I said, you know what? I said I get invited to a lot of motherfucking places. I was like, and I definitely got invited to Baltimore a lot too. I said, but Baltimore doesn't get invited a lot outside of Baltimore. Yes. And I've decided, so I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna make my decision. I'm gonna move to Baltimore. I'm gonna find my niche and my home there. Mm-hmm. And I said to myself, I was like, if I can make it in Baltimore, nigga, I can make it in Brooklyn. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's really where the mentality was I was at with it. That's an amazing mindset to have. So I'm saying that to share with you, like, I feel and I see the subliminal progression within, the maturity of your brand. Mm-hmm. And that's why, so when I hear it's over for you bitches, that to me is a little stronger.
I didn't come to play.
You hear me? That to me.
I'm saying that with nothing but confidence. It's like, a little. I didn't come to play with nobody. Yeah.
It just gives it a little edge, like, and it solidifies the ego in the right kind of way.
Yes.
There's a good way to put your ego out there, and there's a bad way. And I feel like you put it out there, but you're like, bitch, it's me, and it's you, and you're not me. Yeah. So there we are. Like,
I mean, that's all it really is.
But it's not, and it's not in a way where it's like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
But don't try to act like it's something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I said, like, I love the sisterhood and I love bringing, especially because, with the industry pins us against each other. So, like,
they love to do that.
I'm giving you your flowers. That's just really what I'm here for right now. I'm giving you your flowers because I love the inclusivity, and I think that Baltimore needs it. Yeah. Maintain your core in terms of who you are, because I feel like every time I see you, you're glowing. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good spirited woman. Like, y'all, you listen. If you just a good bitch, okay? And if you're just an elegant queen, whichever way in between, make sure y'all cop my girl CZ Baby. It's over for you bitches. Period. New merch, new products, new music coming out 2021 spring. Look for it.
You name it, I got it.
And that's a motherfucking rap.
Yeah, the fuck, and that's how you do it.
Yes.
We under 40 minutes, but you not shop with us. Probably still under 35 minutes maybe.
Nah, but see, here's how you do shit. 10-minute clips. That's why. So that way, and it drags it out, so that way it gives us time to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-minute clips. That's the rule. 10-minute clips.
What did you think?
The interview went very well. It was a fun conversation.
I didn't even fucking know it was 40 minutes.
Right, me either.
I was like,
Y'all good.
Okay, cool.
Like, it's good. So it was a good conversation. It seemed like y'all. I was sitting there listening, thinking like y'all already knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows who I am as far as what I do in the industry, and I know who she does, like what her role is in the industry. But like my last interview with you on the radio show, that was like a second. You know what I'm saying? Because I had 5 of y'all or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So and so is this still recording? Don't put this out here, but because I don't want nobody to be hurt. I swear on my life, you were the main artist that I wanted to interview that night. Okay. And I swear to you on everything, I felt like I had fucked up because I felt like, I'm going to say this, I didn't get what I wanted as a fan. Okay. You feel me? Okay. I'm dead the fuck ass. I was like,
but you can call me anytime and just tell me when to come and I'll be there. Like, I will never tell you no.
And so now let me say this too. So like, as a personality, like, we look at artists like they're busy, don't talk to them. Like, no, and it's not it's not a negative thing either. It's like no, I'm only gonna bother them if I really.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Because, and especially like, I'm the type of person where I don't care where you are in your career. Like, you could be just starting out. Yeah. You could have been doing it for 10. You could be like boss man, a veteran in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who you are, what you are. I had a
song with him too, actually.
For real, like, and his shit he has been really getting in his head.
Niggas know who Boss Man is.
Yeah, he's been really getting in his head. So I'm excited to see a lot of shit with what he got coming out too. But girl, that's what I'm trying to tell you, honey. Then I was a little fucked up because my ring got caught in my hair and shit when I tried to do my hair flip. I was like, it's okay. I was like, it's okay.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I was like, it's all right.
We gonna cut that out.
I smell weed.
Once when you really got into the questions, I saw the lighter.
You still?
I was like,
It's okay, because I brought weed too. So whatever we missed, we ain't missed.
Yeah, we got weed in the cat.
That's what she said.
We got weed in the cat.
Okay.
That's a wrap?
Yeah, but look, I was like, hold on, that was a motherfucking
Okay. That's how you do it.
And now you can cut that shit.
But now I'm going to go pee.
Wait, and was there, he said something about a creative something or something. Somebody you was supposed to shout out.
I think y'all did it in the beginning though.
I just wanted to make sure. I was like, what you talked to Omar, and he was like, I ain't gonna let you forget.
Yeah, and then he left.
Yeah.
And let me forget.
I think so.
Yeah.
So that's what.
But but I think you said Ambitious Moguls.
I know I said that. It was some.
It was a calculated one.
Yeah, there we go. Did you say that? I don't think you.
We can play it back in the audio and double check. I can't remember the name.
Can I like punch in or no? Is that not a thing on camera? Okay.
That's okay. Everything rolling. So.
Shout out to Ambitious Moguls, Calculated Risk.
Okay.
For Moguls only.
Yes.
CZ Baby, CZ Mafia, RSL Bad as Hell.
Okay. Shout out to 420. Support is love. Inkwell Studios, Ambitious Moguls, fam. All right, listen. Look, there's more on the way. Baltimore, we building, shorty.
Period.
Short.